13 questions you should ask a man to know his true intentions before your relationship gets serious. How can you find out a man's genuine intentions without directly asking him, "Richard, what are your intentions with me?" Understanding your partner is one of the most effective methods to have a happy relationship. Regardless of the depth of your relationship, not being able to comprehend your partner can be difficult. It could cause emotional turmoil. In the worst-case scenario, it may also damage your emotional closeness, reversing the basis of trust and fulfillment that supports your relationship. The majority of men find it difficult to express their emotions. As a result, that may make it harder for you to get to know your partner well. However, asking in-depth, open-ended questions might serve as a starting point for mutual validation. If you're seeking for a long-term relationship, you'll want to know sooner rather than later if he feels the same way. That's why I've created a list of key questions to ask a man in order to determine his genuine intentions without having to directly ask him and risk frightening him away. Let's get started. 1. Have you ever been in love before? This is a vital question because if he hasn't, it indicates that he may have issues or troubles with love and relationships. You probably don't want to be with someone who has never truly fallen in love since he doesn't understand what true love is. On the other hand, if you find the fact that he's never been in love before intriguing, it's a perfect opportunity to teach him what love is all about, which may improve his view of love. He has you as a guide, after all. 2. How did your last relationship end? You may learn a lot about him from his background and determine whether he is capable of taking the relationship to the next level. Understanding why his last relationship ended will help you avoid making the same mistakes that damaged the relationship. If it was a toxic relationship or he still has feelings for his ex, you must address it as soon as possible. It's because toxic relationships can have long-term consequences, and you don't want your present relationship to suffer as a result. Allow yourself to be receptive to this information and process it as objectively as possible. As a result, it will assist you in developing methods of constructing a relationship that does not repeat prior mistakes. 3. Who is your closest person in the family? One of the most important questions to ask a person you admire is about his family relationships. Using this question, you may learn about his family dynamics. It will help you understand who he feels most secure with and why. It might be a subtle method to get information about his childhood without being overbearing. It could also reveal what makes him feel accepted, cherished, or a sense of belonging. He could give several justifications for his selection, so pay close attention. Is he closest to his mother because she listens? Is he secure with his sister because she doesn't disregard his feelings? You may emulate the person he feels most secure with to guarantee he feels safe and connected to you. So if his closest relationship is a sister who never ignores his feelings, make sure you do the same. 4. What do you enjoy doing in your free time after work? The question lets you know how he manages stress, so here's what you need to know. Does he like to come home and relax on the couch? Does he go to the gym or go for a walk with the dog after work? The question will assist you understand if he refuels his energy by being with people or by being alone. 5. What makes you angry? Sweetheart, you don't want an angry man in your life. Thus, this is one of the most effective questions to ask a guy you admire. We occasionally become irritated because people in life may be irritating at times. However, if he gets angry easily and exaggerates everything, he should be avoided. Excessive rage is a ticking time bomb that may cause a wreck and threaten your own life. So let the question guide you through his rage. You might then ask about how he handles his anger issues. It tells you whether he can control himself and react better to the issue after calming down. Be cautious if he can't control himself. Alternatively, you may assist him in implementing a good anger management program. 6. What causes you stress? The questioning will help you put yourself in his shoes and see the problem from his perspective. You'll be demonstrating empathy, which will allow you to connect on a far deeper level. You might emphasize the question by asking, what stresses you out the most about that? The responses he provides will assist him in gaining a better grasp of his pressures at work or in his personal life. As a result, the conclusion might assist you in actually encouraging him. So, search for methods to cheer him up and be a shoulder to rely on while he deals with his worries. 7. What is your perfect day? The question can assist you in understanding how to help him deal with the stressors you discovered in the previous question. Guys frequently organize movie dates and other enjoyable activities. The answers to this question can also help you improve your game. It might assist you demonstrate to him that you are paying attention to him. As a result, you may build an awesome perfect date theme based on his response. Using that approach will show him that you are not overly reliant on him for your happiness. 8. What is your most notable life achievement? It is okay to boast a bit, so give the dude some room to show you what he's got. It will provide you with an insight into what he values in life. Go ahead and ask him how he felt after achieving his target. Another good follow-up question is to find out what his current target is. Whether his goals are driven or grounded in reality, offer your support for what he believes in. 9. What is the most unforgivable thing to you? Some unforgivable deeds might be the end of a relationship. The question will assist you in determining what his deal breakers are. It is critical since it may assist you in ensuring that it does not interfere with your own deal breakers. And if you may broaden the conversation to help you agree on what's unforgivable or not. That closure might strengthen your relationship since you will know which lines not to cross. 10. What qualities do you search for in a woman? You should ask him this question because if he says he wants someone honest, trustworthy, and loyal, it suggests he wants anything serious or long-term. If he says he's not picky and is simply seeking for someone to hang out with and have fun with, it suggests he's not looking for something serious or long-term. 11. What is the longest relationship you have ever had? This question will reveal how experienced your crush is and whether or not he understands what makes for a good relationship. If this man can't last more than a few weeks or a month or two, we've got a problem. He's either incredibly selective or he's doing something that causes his past lovers to dump him like a hot potato. In any case, it's a red flag, and I wouldn't recommend trying to become his girlfriend. 12. What is your biggest flaw? While this isn't the most crucial question, it does provide some insight into how he views himself. His response will either make you believe he is realistic or completely out of touch with reality. If he has no defects, it might indicate that he is arrogant and self-centered or even a liar. Nobody is flawless, no one. So if he blasts his own trumpet and refuses to mention anything bad, he's not the one. Stay friends or, better yet, acquaintances. 13. Why did you end your relationship with your ex? If you want to discover if he still loves his ex, you could ask him why he broke up with her. If he says they weren't meant to be together and makes excuses, it implies he isn't over her and doesn't want something meaningful or long-term. If he replies she was just selfish or something along those lines, it suggests he's still hung up on her and isn't ready for a new relationship. Essentially, you're being looked as a rebound, something to take his mind from his brief heartbreak. Rebounds seldom work out, so I'd flee screaming for the hills if I were you. You're going to be lonely if he returns to her. Well, there you have it. Hope the video was useful. Thanks for watching.